Hello everyone, and welcome to this little chill stream. So we are here today to talk a little bit about gaming and the stream and what's going on. Yeah, I wanted to do this as a live video because I noticed that when I do recordings, it's really hard to get a focus on an honest thing, a thing where I do have to speak in a certain way and stuff like that. So I want to try and do this as a live video instead, also to practice it because it's not natural for me to actually speak to people on a computer like this. So hopefully I get better at this. But yeah, I wanted to talk about the games we are playing and the games I might be playing in the future. So this is going to be a little bit different than the usual stream. There will still be a stream at 5 p.m. as always. So that's in it's like 2.5 hours. But I'm gonna do a little bit of a pre-stream with this and just talk a little bit because I want people to get more of an idea of what I'm trying to do. I also want to talk about the amount of followers I've been getting and stuff like that, because it's slowed down since I got the initial 41 or 43 actually followers. And that's okay. I understand that these things take time, and I know that it's because of my how good my stream is. So I need to get better at that, and I completely understand that. But it would be nice if people would share the links and join the stream when we're actually playing games and stuff like that. I would help out a ton. It would be kind of nice to do that, to get that working. I do understand people have a lot of things to do, so it's not like people are just sitting there waiting for my stream, right? So yeah, of course. But I do want to talk about. I'm gonna shut the music down because it's nice, but a little bit distracting. Um, But I do also want to talk about the games we're playing at the moment, which I can do on the intermission screen. I changed the names of all my screens I created, so that it should be more logical for me over time at least, and hopefully it will work. It's just a little bit of it was a little bit of a mess in my streaming things. They were completely mixed up, so I have organized them and I have renamed them, so now it should be a little bit better finding my screens, which is gonna be nice for the stream, right? Everything is gonna flow a little bit better. I still need I still need to get a stream deck, so that's gonna take a minute before I get that because I need money for that. So that's gonna maybe next month or next month again. Let's see how it goes. And currently we're not making any money on the stream because we're not partnered, and we're also the stream is running at 720p because you need to be partnered to stream in full HD quality, which is actually the biggest issue I'm having right now. I don't really mind that I don't make any money in the beginning. That's totally fine, and I didn't expect anything else, right? But I was hoping to at least get the quality of the stream up so that I can focus on making good content instead. Um, Now that being said, I am still trying to make better content, so it's not like I'm not. But yeah, oh, I need to close my window. It's a little bit chilly in here. Just give me a minute. I'll put the music back on, I guess, so we have something to listen to. There we go. Be right back. There we go. We are back. Just stop that again. So, as it is right now, I connected my Steam to my overlay, which I don't know why, but my computer does not like that, so it's like running a little bit weird. But the games we are playing right now is we're playing Ark and we're playing Call of Duty mostly. I didn't actually add the Blizzard client to the overlay, but as you can see, I have quite a few hours in Ark. Um, so let's start with talking about Ark. I'll put the other one on the overlay afterwards. So I've been having a lot of fun with Ark actually. I didn't expect to ever come back to the game, but since they announced that there will be an Ark 2 and they announced like a Genesis second edition, I thought, well, why not? Why not go back and try? Maybe the game has become better than when I last played it, and it has actually improved both performance-wise and like the way that the things are balanced. But it is still it is still a hardcore PvE game. I won't even like kid around with that. Like the PvP in the game is completely broken. Animals are overpowered. I don't even know what it was. Certain equipment is insanely overpowered too. So there's a lot of issues with the game that I just don't like. And to be honest, I used to love building, but I used to use S plus mods for building where you had glass, metal, and other stuff, which made everything so nice. Plus the snap points when you snap buildings together, like when you put a wall on a ceiling, it snaps to a certain point that makes it even, so you don't have to think about it. But on how the game is now, because I don't think S plus is actually a thing anymore, um, it's just it's horrible, man. It's like it's so frustrating to build because buildings keep snapping the wrong way for no specific reason. Like either you're standing on the wrong side of it, or it's like turned, or there's like some kind of glitch with the snap point, and the wall just goes on the outside, even though it shouldn't be able to. It's freaking horrible to build with. So I'm actually not having that much fun with it as I thought I would, which is a little bit sad. And I'm gonna have to talk. I haven't talked to the guys yet that I'm playing with, but I'm gonna have to talk to them unless you guys see the stream, of course. But um, and as always, like the reason that I left Ark last time was because I was so tired of the tech stuff in the game, and the game is tech now. That is all it is. Like pre-tech is a different game, but it's so short that it doesn't really. It's not really a thing. Like you go through the primitive stuff so fast that it's all about the tech. It's that and that's all it is. Like and as soon as you get the tech, everything gets. I don't really mind automation, but I don't like the silliness of the amount of automation that's in the game. Like I think they made a mistake when they introduced certain things. Um, for instance, I don't like. I understand the way it makes it easy to like when you have those what are they called? I call them Pokeballs, but it's cryo something, cryopods. I think I understand that it makes it easy and that you can move things around, but like the thing is about a game like this, it's not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be a survival game, and like everything tech completely breaks the survival part of it, and you just become like this superhuman that can fly around in your tech suit, and it's just not fun for me, man. And then it becomes a spreadsheet where you breed animals to mix the stats correctly, and I understand that people kind of love that. I can see that, but they could have had that without having the insane tech stuff. Like it just feels like, I mean, it's perfect for like streaming maybe, because there's like less effort in it, and I should actually be valuing that, but I just don't know, man. The game feels completely out of balance, and the building is just not great at the moment. So that's why I am with the game. I have almost 5,000 hours in the game, so I know what I'm talking about. I was there since the beginning, where they introduced the first T-Rex, where we're still using wood buildings. It's just like I remember those times being so much fun because it was primitive, yes, but it was fun. It was really fun, and it already started when they kind of introduced the like turret, the the metal turret, right? When they made it really hard to actually raid people because turrets are you have to tank them out of bullets and then you can push your base. So the PvP in the game is just completely off balance in my opinion. Now I might be wrong. There might be something I'm missing, but it just feels like you die so fast that it doesn't really matter what you do. And I don't even know. Like for instance, when we had the that's right, I made a video about that, right? Um, when we had the boss fight, um, we did a stupid thing, right? We were waiting too long for one of our friends to get back instead of just packing up all the dinos. And someone actually saw us up there, and then they came to raid us. They just took 2 gigas, like two of the strong OP dinos, and they took a maga, whatever it's called, the flying cat thing, um, and they just completely wrecked us. Like we had nothing we could do. The gigas just ate our T-Rexes like it was nothing, and then like I tried to lift him off with the dragon, but because the AOE of the Giga is so large, it just one hit the dragon. And like I've talked about this a bunch of times actually in other games too. As soon as you get something that one hits people, it's not fun anymore. Like that's a stupid mechanic. And because these Gigas are so insanely bred, they just one hit everything. They might not have been able to one hit the T-Rexes, but they killed them pretty easily. So it's not even like a match. And the problem is that you don't have any response time because they just throw a cryopod with a giga in it, and then they just go kill you, and you can't do shit about it. And also like, of course, we were not prepared for it because we were like not thinking about PvP because there hadn't been any PvP on the server for a long time, which is fine. I mean, that it's part of the problem though, but it's not like unlike if you're not doing PvP, then it won't be that much PvP to actually have. But um, trying to get away from a Magagama, by the way, which is a flying cat that for some reason can spew ice out of its face. That's almost impossible. Those things are really hard to control, but they are also insanely strong in PvP, and it just wrecks everything. Like you can't do shit about it. So yeah. So the game is still completely out of balance to PvP at least. It might be a good PvE game, but I mean, I don't want to. This is my opinion about it. If I play a game, I don't want to play half a game. I want to play the full game, and that includes PvP, especially open world PvP. Even though there's some new games I'm actually interested in that don't have PvP, but that's another thing. Um, so I'm trying to like balance the PvE stuff with the PvP stuff in some way, and it's been it's not been good in Ark for me. I am having a lot of fun with the PvE stuff, but it's just not like it's not. I'm having fun, but it's not great fun. Like the building has been horrible. Um, I'm trying to think about the server thing. Like we're doing the arena stuff, right? But half the time it doesn't work because the game can't handle the players and all the stuff that they are putting up. That's also another one. Like this game has been online or like live, I guess you could say. It's been live for a bunch of time, and it's just not. It's still performing like it's an alpha game. Like it's really not. It's not that great, man. And I'm kind of worried because the new game they're making, maybe it's on a better engine, but it's still gonna have performance issues, like huge performance issues in the beginning. And I think um, they are really good at hyping games, but I think they might be just overhyping the games this time around. So I'm a little bit worried about that. Um, And I am not excited for the not anymore at least. I'm not excited for the Genesis 2 patch or map that's coming. Because they keep saying that this is the last expansion, and then they add another one. So we never know if they're gonna add a Genesis 3 or something different. And the story of Arc 1 is done. It's completely done. So I don't understand why they're still focusing on it that much and not improving the performance, not fixing all the broken mechanics that they have. Like, fix the building system for God's sake, man, and add more stuff to the building system. Like, we still don't have half foundations or half roofs. We still don't have different types of stairs. We still don't have like a glass metal thing. We still don't have decent windows. It's mind-boggling, man. Actually, I played. Let's jump to this right here. I played Conan Exiles for a while. This game has some other issues, but I've also played a bunch of time in this game. It's it has a lot more building stuff. It has the buildings snap correctly together. Building in this game is so much better than it is in Ark. And even though the game is not balanced, or at least it wasn't when I played it last, it 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 does the survival thing way better than Ark does. The problem with the Conan Exiles is that it also has some very stupid mechanics, and and the developers on this game are really slow. So I don't know what to say, man. Also, the world is very small, and you can't like chain servers together like you can in Ark, which is unfortunate. And this takes me back to Atlas. So Atlas actually did wanted to do something ginormous. They wanted to create a world that was actually chained together, where the servers were actually connected by land, so you sail from one server to another. And that was really interesting to me. But the game has so many issues, and the balance is insanely bad. Like, I think it might be worse than Ark in a way. The melee combat in this game is horrendous, like horrendous, and the guns are underpowered. The explosives are overpowered, and animals are, I don't know where animals are right now. When I played the last, animals were not useful except for the horse. The horse was insanely OP. Everything else was just trash. So yeah, and then the explosives were completely broken. Oh yeah, the wingsuit. The wingsuit is stupid to have in the pirate game. They should remove that shit immediately. Like, get rid of the wingsuit. Just get it out of the game. Um, there's so many things. I actually get a little bit angry when I think about it because the game has a cool premise, and the graphics are actually well made. I know it's kind of the same as I know it's built on the Arc engine, but this game has so much potential. But it's just like the previous developers were so bad at doing stuff, so they make mechanics and they never really fix them or finish them, and it's just like completely broken shit. But they have new developers now that are trying to fix the game. So maybe in 6 months or a year, we might want to try this game again. I know right now they are reworking the ships completely, which is nice. Um, because the old shipbuilding system was completely broken. I know there's a lot of people who don't like this, that they're changing the way the ships are built. Because there was the pre-built system in Atlas was actually really good. There was just no restrictions on it, which meant you could build something that didn't look like a ship, and it could still sail. And yeah, it's just, and also, like, if you wanted a good PvP ship, you had to like almost build nothing on it and just have like a shoe with cannons on it. That's what I used to call it. And that's not great, man. That's not good. So what they've done now, they are changing the ships into being ships that you buy by a vendor instead of building them, and then you get the ship, and it's like a standard ship, and you can't modify it at all. I think they need to find a nice medium where you can modify some things, um, and maybe like you also need to be able to color it and all that stuff. But you need to be able to do some modifications without breaking the balance of the game. and I don't envy them for the job that they have to do, because this is gonna take a while, and that's why I'm saying like 6 months. Let's see how it's doing in 6 months, and if they bring a new season, we might look into that. But it needs time. It needs time to finish the ships and remove the old ones before I'm ever gonna play this game again. And they also need to nerf the wingsuits more or remove them from the game, because that's the worst piece of shit that you can have. That being said, I don't think I'm ever gonna play on the public servers again, because people are too toxic. And I want to play a game, but I also want to enjoy it. I don't want to be as soon as I open my stream, I don't want to be stream sniped and hunted around the map by griefers. So we are probably gonna play on some private servers once we find them. Once I figure out which ones are good. I mean that right now I'm really interested in the same guys who are making the Arc servers. The Astral Arc actually also have a Atlas server, and I'm really interested in seeing how that's gonna turn out. So yeah, it would be great to actually have like a safe haven, and then we can go do pirate stuff. That's what I'm looking for. It's a very simple thing, but it's very hard to do on the official servers, because people are griefing so hard. So we'll see what happens. I am gonna put this in the chat because I forgot to do that. Because I've been slacking a little bit. Just had a coffee and I'm kind of like getting back to being a human again here. So please be patient. I might also move this to the other side. Oh yeah, my window is open, so you kind of see shadows behind my back, which I hope you're fine with. I could close that though. I might actually close that. Give me a second, guys. Should I put some music on again? Let's do it. Right. I'll be right back. Ah, there we go. Now it looks more normal. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll turn the music down a little bit. There we go. Ah, alright. What were we talking about? We were talking about Atlas, right? So yeah, the game is gonna... hopefully it's gonna be okay in about 6 months, but if it's... I'm gonna check it out, and if it's not okay, I'm just gonna leave it. Because there's other games that are like changing stuff and getting ready to be better games, and these are all in beta or alpha, I guess. Gonna stop the music again. Okay, so I guess the sound is just too loud on my screen here. Maybe, I don't know. It's fine though. Fine. Yeah. So yeah, I'll check it out when it's when some time has passed. I am following the patch notes, so I'm looking out for it if it actually gets better. I have kind of given up on Conan Exiles at the moment because they keep doing good things and then they revert back to bad things. Like they the problem in this game is that you can usually easily just run away from people and they can't stop you. And they kind of made a change to the system where you actually had like movement that was a little bit slower, so you couldn't just run away from people once you were fighting them. You would probably get hit in the back and then you get slowed and then you die, which was good, but then they reverted that back again. So yeah, it's been an uphill thing with that game, and also the combat is not it's not directional combat, which I think they need in this game. Like the melee combat needs to be better in a game like this. And honestly, I'm really disappointed that they haven't already changed the game combat into a directional combat. And that leads me into the next game that I am really looking to play again in the future. Oh shit, okay. This game has one of the best combat systems I have ever played, and I've played a lot of games. It has directional combat. It's still missing some features like shields and bows and stuff like that. But you do have ballistas and huge ships and all that stuff. And they are actually this is a newer game, right? So they kind of looked at what the other survival games were doing wrong, and then they made a world around the game mechanics, and they like made a really solid basic foundation for the game in the form of a solid melee system. Like this is a PvP game, right? So they made a solid PvP fighting system, and they made a solid ship building system. They also made the world into server tiles that burn after a while, which means that like they don't have to clean up the maps or anything. It kind of cleans itself up, which is really good. So this game has a lot of promise. The only problem with it is it's missing PvE content that has the opportunity to create PvP content in the form that you have a very simple like thing you need to do to get certain things, but there's only one way to do it, so you don't have that many gameplay loops, I guess it's called. Which means that you get tired of the game after a short while, and if you don't want to do PvP all the time, you just run out of things to do, and it gets boring. It also like I have to be honest with them. The building system I'm seeing in this game, like when it comes to an actual house you're building, it's not that great. They need to add a lot of stuff on the PvE side for this game, and they need to add a lot of content in the game. But like compared to the other games I just showed, like Ark, Conan, Atlas, they have a really good foundation and a really good PvP system. So they might just be able to build all the PvE stuff on top of this and actually make something really great. Also wanted to touch on how the game looks. Maybe I have some screenshots here. I thought I had screenshots. I do actually. Okay, let's look at some of these. Okay, so oh, you can't see the screenshot thing. How do I add this? You can see the screenshots over there, but you can't see me opening them. That's kind of weird. I guess it makes sense because I don't have the. Maybe if I show you my. Okay, I'm gonna jump to my. Is it this my second or third monitor? I think it's my second monitor, right? Nope, nope, that's not it. There we go. So this is my third monitor. As you can see here, we have my this is actually one of my ships. It's called a oh god, what is it called? It's called a stiletto. There we go, stiletto. Jesus Christ, man, my mind is not working right now. Just got coffee, you know. This is called stiletto. So this is a kind of a medium-sized warship, and this is more of a scout ship though, so it's not that heavily armed, but it's still armed in a decent way. Um, it just also shows you the building system, right? Like you're building your buildings on these kind of I don't know if you can call them foundations. I guess you can call them foundations. That is actually a ship, so you can pack your building into a ship and then take it out of the world and lock it into a lobby, which is awesome and all. Like that's super cool that you can save your shit so you don't get offline rated. Um, the only issue I have is the building systems and the way the buildings look. Like I understand that it's supposed to be nomads and this is like simple buildings. So I don't really mind that it looks kind of I wouldn't say bad, but it looks kind of primitive, right? So that's totally fine. And I kind of like how the newer the upgraded buildings that are really expensive actually look kind of cool. This is clay you see over here in the corner, and there's also there's one more upgrade that you can do. There's clay, and then there's I can't remember what the other one is, but It looks way better. It looks like an actual building, which is cool. I don't know if you can build it on the foundations here or if you have to build it on the ground. But it's kind of nice. The problem is that the building system itself is pretty. I don't know if I want to call it primitive because it's not fair because you can actually do a lot of things with it. But I just think that there's a lot of blocks missing, like different shapes and different sizes and all that. Like I would love it if they had like different like a half wall and like better ceiling parts and all that stuff. I think they just need to improve on it, and if they do that, then it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be good. The one thing that I didn't like about about the building system. Let me see if I can find the one where I actually show building. So this is just a ship from above. Can I actually go to my screenshots? That's what we don't. Let's go to Atlas. Not Atlas. I'm an idiot. Where is it? Oh, it's last Oasis. There we go. So see if I can find something. Wow, that opened it over here. Why doesn't it open it in the? Okay, well, just gonna do this. That's actually a bad one. Oh, you can actually see this. Okay, that's good. Just trying to find a picture that's kind of nice for this. Where it shows off the buildings. I thought I made one of my house. Like, there's a lot of great things in this game, and it honestly doesn't look too bad once you get used to it. I know it looks kind of primitive, but I think it's supposed to look like that. But something like this, for instance. Now this. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. That was wrong. Okay. Hopefully I didn't break anything by doing what I just did there. Okay. Alright. So you can actually see here, this is the inside of a ship. If I'm not mistaken, this is inside a Titan. This is not our ship. It's another guy, another tribe's ship. Yeah, this is a Titan. So the ships are really awesome in the way that they're made, and you can build on them. It's pretty open how you want to build your ships, but you can't build walls and stuff on your ships. Like not on these ships at least. Only on the foundations you have to pack out or like unpack. So yeah, it's a good game, but it just I wanted to show you how the buildings look inside, and I honestly thought I had that, but maybe I didn't. This is actually from the previous season. This is the pirate uh, barge we used to use um, for when we did raiding. And it was really cool actually. We had like a simple ship, we just went out there, we just raided people, and then we just got home and looked at all the loot, which was awesome. So the building system in this has potential, so I'm just hoping that they improve on it, that's all. But yeah, it just, the same thing happened, almost the same thing happened the last time I played this game. Ran out of content, and once you've tried all the things, there's not that much to do. Oh yeah, shit, I forgot. So one thing about the new buildings that is actually really bad, like these stone buildings you see here, they are very hard to destroy. So once you build like a simple stone house that is so cheap to build, you're not getting raided for the first, I don't know, long time. Like it's just not happening. Like you need some, oh, what are they called again? You need some very high-end stuff to break the building. So you can't really raid people anymore, which kind of defeats the purpose of the game, which is or should be raiding. So yeah, I don't think that's a good balance. It made a lot of the farmers come back, which was good. But I think they like went too hard on it. Like it's way too hard to destroy it. You have fire arrows, and they should be able to destroy stone buildings because it does it slowly. So whoever is getting raided can get help That's what's supposed to be the point of it. But since you needed, you couldn't destroy these stone buildings with fire arrows. You had to get the next tier, which is high end, a high end tier to actually destroy them. And people just built like multiple layers on the base, so you couldn't even get in with just destroying one wall. So yeah, it just like the game was just not balanced correctly, and like that's why I can't stop the last time. So I hope they again I hope they improve that, and I hope they fix that so that it actually turns out to be better, in a better state. But yeah, definitely I'm also keeping an eye on this game because I kind of want to play that again, at some point. So what else? Yeah, I wanted to talk about a new game that people are playing. Yeah, I think you saw it when I started the stream, by accident. I clicked on it. Um, this game looks really awesome. I've been looking into it, and of course, it's a PvE game. So there's you can PvP, but that's only by choice. And both parties have to agree, right? So, oh, just getting some water. Let's jump back to my chat screen. There we go. I want to do I kind of want to do a playthrough of this game, where I just have fun and just do things like just break stuff, I guess. Or not break stuff. I just build stuff and like kill monsters and just have a good time, just chilling with it. I've heard so much good stuff about this game. I've seen a lot of good stuff on it. So I'm really looking forward to actually trying this. But I want to start the stream and I want to play the game so you get my first impressions on how the game is, and I want to experience something new on stream. So I'm not starting up a stream, or not starting up. I'm not starting up the game before I'm actually ready to play it on stream. So I am keeping this game there until I think I'll be playing this on Sunday. Um, Saturday we're gonna play Ark, and I'm probably gonna be the last day I'm playing Ark, I think, unless there's something I'm missing. But yeah, and then we're gonna switch after Saturday. No, yeah, Saturday. There's actually some scheduling issues I'm having right now. So, but hopefully I'll be playing Ark on Saturday, and then Sunday I'll be playing Valheim. Um, I actually also wanted to talk about my schedule, but I'll do that after. So yeah, we will be playing Valheim and testing out. This game is very hyped, so I might be disappointed in the game, but I don't know. Everything I've seen about the game looks really good, except for the graphics, which also I need to kind of talk about. I don't exactly know how bad it will look because I haven't been in the game yet myself. So I'm kind of not. I don't want to hammer the game, but it looks like it's low textures, um, and I'm kind of worried about how I will feel about the looks of it. But if the gameplay is good, I don't know if I will care that much, to be honest. So we're gonna have to just go in there and take a look, and I'll give you my impressions of it, and hopefully it will be good. Um, I am also I want to be honest with this. I'm interested in the game because it's a game that I would like. Like it's a really good game for me, I think. I am kind of sad there's no PvP, but maybe since we have Call of Duty, or like Warzone, it's fine that we don't do PvP all the time. So yeah, I actually don't have any issues just building a nice house and fortifying it against monsters and like having fun with that. And you can play together with other people, so that might be some co-op stuff we could do. Um, so yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to trying that actually. Kind of excited. And I am from Denmark, so we kind of Vikings, so it's kind of natural, I think. So it's kind of good. I'm really looking forward to trying this game actually. So I just wanted to show you guys that I have bought it, and I'm just waiting to play it on stream. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else I wanted to play right now. I've been thinking about jumping back into some Mountain Blade, but the game is still in alpha or in early access, I guess. So I'm still just waiting for the game to progress more so that I can actually do some more stuff. I played a ton of this game actually. It does only say 106 hours, but in a single player game, that's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. And oh, you can't see this. Let me jump to the third monitor. Let's go. Okay. So these, there's a lot of stuff here that I did. I have a lot of playthroughs where I did different things. I was like a warlord, and I've been like a trader, I've been like a diplomat thing, and it's been super nice. I've had a lot of fun with that, and it's also directional combat, which I really like. So yeah, it's really good. So yeah, I will probably play this game again at some time, but it just needs to cook a little more. It needs more time in the oven, as many of these games do. Like all of these games actually, like except for Ark. I think Ark is done, and I think it's not because they focus so much on the tech side of it. I don't think this game is ever gonna be me again, which I'm a little bit sad to say, but yeah, that's how it is. I could play Primitive, but there's very few people playing Primitive, so it might not be fun. Yep, I think that's it. I haven't played Dota in a long time. I actually played this game a lot. As you can see, I have almost 5,000 hours in it. But I don't know, man. I just feel like I've tried everything in that game, and it's like, it's a good game, but I don't know. They changed a lot in it too, so. I didn't know they were making an anime series actually. I might want to watch that. I actually didn't know that. What is this? Can you see that? Oh, you can't see that. Are you kidding me? It's on Netflix? Well, it's gonna be on Netflix. Okay, that's kind of exciting. I didn't know that. I might actually watch that because that sounds exciting to me. This game is good. It's always been good to me. The graphics in this game are great, and yeah, the more for me it's mostly the tempo that's good. That's why I'm not playing LOL or League of Legends, because League of Legends is way too slow, in my opinion. So yeah, I prefer Dota to League of Legends, but League of Legends is still a good game. I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's just that Dota is more me than League of Legends is, and I mean that's just how it is, right? We all have preferred games and yeah, different tastes. So that is how it is. I'm gonna put some music on again because I feel like it's so. Have I heard that number? Okay, that's great. Let's jump back to the. I don't know if there's anything else I kind of want to play on stream. I mean, I have a lot of single player games, so I'm kind of interesting too. But the one right now is Valheim, definitely. And I've heard so much good stuff about it that I'm really excited for this game actually to try it. Oh yeah, the world that you're in this game is auto generated, so you get a different world each time. So once you have explored the world you're in, you can explore a new one by just auto generating one. This is so awesome, man. And you can visit other people's worlds, and you can like you make a single player, and you can like invite people to your single player, like the world you're in, or you can go to their world and see what they built, and you can do stuff together with them. It's amazing, man. The concept of this is great. It's really great, and you don't have the annoying you have to eat food all the time to not die. You eat food and you get like more health, so you buff yourself by eating foods. So in a way you get more sturdy, so you can actually take on enemies without dying. So that's another way of putting the survival thing. Like they're taking all the shitty mechanics out of the game, and they like embraced all the good ones. And it's showing so much in the game design. And like what I've seen of the building system, it looks really awesome. It might look a little finicky, which I'm probably gonna hop on. Like snap points are probably gonna be a thing, gonna be an issue. But I'm really excited for this. So I'm really excited to try this. So I think this is the thing that I'm gonna be playing. I might be playing a lot of this. I'm also gonna play Call of Duty because I love Warzone. I love the game, even though I'm a little hard on it sometimes. I do love the game. But this is definitely interesting. On other things like future games that are coming, when we are talking Warzone, let me see if I can actually add the Blizzard client in here because I kind of want to switch to that. Window capture, let's go. Blizzard. Okay. So yeah, it's not. Let me see here. Sorry about the screen right now, guys. I'm just trying to find the. Wait, it doesn't show up. Oh god. Weird. That is weird. That is really weird. Okay. Remove this. Yes. There we go. Okay. Maybe I can just. Okay, never mind. I'll just put it on my third monitor, and then we can just look at it that way. I don't understand why I can't see this. Maybe if I restart the room client, might be the issue with that. There we go. Let's see if we can back down. Window capture. Blizzard. Hey, there we go. Now I found it. Multi-adapter compatibility. I don't know what that is. There we go. Window capture. Yeah, that's good. I'm just gonna adjust the size. Here we go. It's actually what I do normally. So yeah, let's just put this on top of here. I should have done this before the stream. Sorry about this, guys. Just didn't have, just forgot about it actually. So there we go. So this. Yeah. So let's talk about Call of Duty Warzone. So Warzone is a good game, man. It really is. I give it a lot of shit because there's some bugs in it that I don't like. I'm gonna have to get something to drink. Be right back. I will keep that thought. I think it's actually like, isn't it like, it's not keep that thought, it's actually like hold that thought, right? I keep doing that. I keep mixing Danish and English sayings up, so sorry about that. I guess that's just my Danish English, Danglish, right? Danglish that's doing that. That's a little bit unfortunate, but yeah. I guess there's worse things in life, right? But yeah, let's talk about Warzone. Like, Warzone is a really good game. I am being a little hard on it sometimes, and I get frustrated when things are not working as good that they should, right? But yeah, the game is actually really solid. Like, there's a lot of things in this game that they get right. The feeling of the weapons, the gameplay mechanics of like dropping down in a battle royale, even the servers are not as bad as I make them out to be in my streams. Like usually, I wish they would put the tick rate of the servers up so that it actually is better, but it's not so bad that you can't play the game. And I think they kind of did a test on it and like measured how how much they can get away with. Because the game, when the game is playing correctly, it actually feels really good. And but it is one of those games with a high skill cap. Like you have there's so many things that can go wrong, and there's so few things that can go right, that you have an insane high skill cap, which is one of the reasons that I like this game. It is more arcadey than other games like Tarkov or um, Player Unknown, and it's more forgiving than those games too. But and that's part of what I like about the game. Like I can jump into this game and play for an hour, and then I can go take care of something, and it doesn't really matter, which is nice. Um, it does also mean that like the skill level in the community is so much different. And sometimes you get some lobbies with some really sweaty people, and these people usually know what they're doing, right? So they kind of play. They know that like and this actually makes it worse, right? Because people want to win, right? And they'll do anything inside the game rules that they can to win. There's even some cheaters that are outside the game rules, but we're not gonna take them with us. We're just gonna talk about the normal people who are actually decent people. But yeah. So when you're playing a game like this that's this competitive, um, it actually brings out, I wouldn't say the worst in people, but it brings out the I guess the sneakiness or the understanding of game mechanics. So the things that I keep complaining about is one, there's a skin in the game that's called I think it's built on Rose, which is a character or one of your what are they called again? Um, One of the characters you can choose. One of the it has a certain name in the game. I don't want to open it right now, so I can't remember. But yeah, it's not infiltrators. It's operators. There we go. Rose is one of the operators in the game, and there was a certain season where you had a season pass, and you could get a like a Ninja Rose skin that's completely black, and it's like it's insanely hard to see it when you're playing against people. So what people are doing is that like they're taking this rose skin, and you can't get this anymore. Like it was before I started playing, I think. So I didn't have the chance to get this, and new people can't get this skin at all, like because it was a season thing. The season pass was the only thing that could give it to you, and it's a season pass that's no longer available. So you have a skin that's completely black, and it's so hard to see. So what people are doing with the rose skin is that they are using not abusing but using the terrain to their advantage. So when you see people with a rose skin, they're usually in some corner in a building, and they're also playing on controller, which is another thing I'm going to talk about in a second. But they're usually hiding around in corners where it's kind of dark, so you can't see the rose skin, and that's the problem with it. Like the rose skin needs some kind of adjustment so that it's, I don't know if it's like a belt buckle that's like silver or something. It could be something simple as that, or like change some of the colors because it's so hard to see and you have such a big advantage. And all the good players in this game that are like the older good players, players who have played the game a long time, who had this season with the season pass, they have the skin and they always play with the skin when they're doing competition because it's such a big advantage, and they don't want to talk about it because they don't want to admit it, but it is completely out of balance, and they need. And since it's kind of it's almost like play a certain season to win thing, which makes the game really unbalanced. And I'm really tired of seeing the skin. So every time I see a rose skin, I get annoyed in the game, and it kind of breaks my immersion of the game, which makes me sad because I love this game, but I also hate some aspects of it. So shit like that, they need to stop that shit. Like if you make season skins and it's too strong, you have to adjust the skin. And this skin is OP as fuck. I'm not even gonna cut around it. Like if you don't think this is OP, then maybe I could show it on screen actually. Let's just go to let's go in here. I'm gonna show the skin. Call of Duty Warzone. Rose operator. So we're gonna take an image here. I'm just gonna share my Google thing over here. I don't think that's gonna be an issue. If my okay, Windows, please. You know, sometimes Windows just don't wanna cooperate. Oh, it's because I have Steam in the OBS. I don't understand why OBS. Oh yeah, I'll figure that out later. But yeah, okay. Let's jump to the third monitor here. Yes. So as you can see here, we have a certain a certain amount of things set up here. Like, I don't care that you can actually see my browser right now. Oh, maybe I should, but I don't really give a shit. Most of what I have up here is like gameplay things, but whatever. So as you can see here, this is the original Rose skin. I don't know if I have a better one, example of it. Isn't there like a full body? I guess that kind of looks okay. That's from the side. So that's the normal Rose skin, which there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe if I do this, I guess that's the best picture. I don't know what all this is, but yeah. I don't know why it's called Viago. I don't know what's up with that, but yeah, this is okay. Like this skin is actually looking pretty decent. Like there's nothing wrong with this. This is not too hard to see. It might be a little difficult when she's like in the forest or something, but it's not too bad. But then we have this one, and this is where it gets really, really hard to see people. This is not even the right one. Let's see if I can find it. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is the black rose skin that I'm having issues with. I thought there was a different version of this. This picture looks a little bit wrong. Let me see if I can find. I'm gonna compare this. I wish there was a picture without the gun, but I guess she always has a gun in her hand. So if you make a gun that's completely black, you won't be able to see this character at all. And this is actually pretty good. Oh, this is actually a good picture because I can compare it to other things. I'm just trying to find a better one because it doesn't really illustrate how good this skin is. There we go. Okay, I think that does it. Yeah, that's a black gun. Okay, so the issue with this skin, and I don't think this is the right one because this has she has all these pockets on her, which I don't think the other skin, the in-game skin actually has. So I think this is because it's from this has been modified, that's why. Okay, can't I find a clean one? Maybe not. And I can't show you in game because I don't have it myself. But this skin is a huge issue. So she doesn't have all these packs on her on the original skin, and these packs would actually fix the issue, I think, because it's like gray, so you would actually be able to see her. She also doesn't have these red things on her thighs. So she's just a completely black skin, and also this she doesn't have that. Okay, I need to find a correct picture of this. That is, that's it. That's more of how it looks. No, that's not it either. Okay, well, shoot. That is. Oh, I guess you can kind of see. It does have those packs, but I didn't really notice it before now. But it has less of them, I think. This is actually how the skin looks in game, as you can see, people use black guns with it, so you can't tell where they are, and it's so hard to see it. So that's the issue with the skin, like how it looks. And I wanted to compare it to other skins, so we're gonna jump back for a second. I think it was this one. Okay. So this one is the one that looks a little bit less black. So if we go to a skin like this one, even though it is still a black skin. It has these red things on it that makes it really easy to see it. You can see something move, and you can kind of target it. This is even the normal one, like one of the ones you can buy. I have this skin, and it has a red mask on it, so it's really easy to see. So yeah, compare that to the rose skin. It's so easy to see it. Even this guy, I don't know if this is actually I haven't seen this before. But even this guy has like things on his uniform that is kind of colored, and that makes it kind of easy to see him. Like I think this is the original one, which is no problem. You have no issue seeing that. So yeah, I just wanted to point out how annoying that is to have to deal with something like that. And a lot of the other skins have things on them that makes it possible for you to actually see the enemy. But yeah, I'm gonna close this down because we don't need that anymore, and we're gonna jump into the back to the talk. Whew, there we go. There we go. We're back. So yeah, they need to adjust this because it is horrendous to have something like that in the game that gives old players a huge freaking advantage. I wouldn't be so annoyed about it if I could also, or if everyone could get the skin. But I think I would still be annoyed because then everyone uses the same skin, so there's no reason to have different operators in the game, if you follow my mindset, right? So I think they really do need to change that, and yeah, I'm just a little disappointed that they haven't already nerfed it, because they really need to do that. And I have been posting to the devs that they should change this. I've been posting on the forums, and of course all the people who are using the skin are really annoyed that I'm trying to take something away from them, even though I'm not trying to take something away from them. I'm just trying to adjust the skin so it's balanced like the rest of the skins are. So yeah, that's annoying. And then we have another issue, which is controllers. So controllers have auto aim in the game, and the issue with that is that, like, it's not, when you're playing on controller, it's not necessarily because you're playing on a console, which console have limits. Like for instance, I don't think you can change the FOV on a console, but you can change the FOV on a PC. And if you change the FOV and also have aim assist on your controller, it becomes really OP the way that the the aim assist works. So I don't hate the people who are using this, but I do hate the person who created this, because that engineer needs to never fucking play or like have anything to do with gaming again ever, because that is horrendous, man. It's such a big advantage if you change your FOV to like 110 and you use like a controller with aim assist. You just see people crawling around on the ground waiting for the aim assist to lock onto your face, because that's exactly what they're doing. Like if you sit on the ground with your gun in front of you and you have your controller with aim assist on, if someone walks into your field of view, the aim assist will automatically lock to your face. And that's why you see so many people sneaking around on the floor with their guns pulled out, like sneaking around around corners and stuff like that. Because if you get close to them, the aim assist will auto lock you and kill you, like immediately hit you in the face. That's why sometimes when I get headshotted, I think it's a cheater, but it's actually just someone using aim assist. And that's so broken. That should not be a thing. Either they need to like find a either they need to limit, if you're using aim assist, you cannot change your FOV. Like that's what they should be doing. Like you need to have 90 FOV to use aim assist, or they should just remove aim assist altogether. Because people on PC who can actually have good graphics and all the good setup and all that stuff, when they use a controller and also they change the FOV and they have like all these good graphic settings, and then they also have aim assist, it just becomes a nightmare, man. And I cannot, when I'm in the game, I cannot choose to not play with people with controller. That feature is not a thing, sadly. There is a button you can push to it, but it doesn't work. It doesn't allow you to choose people who to not play against people with controller. So that is so annoying. And the reason I'm using keyboard and mouse is because it feels more skillful. It feels like I'm in control. It feels like I'm doing the thing, and it's not some aimbot doing the thing for me. Which aim assist, if you're using it like that, if you're turning up your FOV to 110 and you're crawling around on the ground with your controller aim assist, you're using an aimbot. You're using a fucking aimbot, and I don't care what you say. It's an aimbot. So yeah, I dislike that so much, man. And usually you see controller players having issues with long distance battles because the aim assist doesn't really work that well on long distance. So usually I have to fight people on long distance because there's a chance they're using a controller, especially if I see them sneaking around, right? So that's why when I started playing this game, and when I've been playing this game for the last few months, I always went in close and did some good close combat and stuff like that. But the last few streams, I've been doing more long to medium distance battles because I noticed how many times I just get like someone pulls an FFAR on me, and if you don't know, it's one of the fastest firing assault rifles in the game. And they just do the thing where they're like crawling on the ground. They pull an FFAR on me, and they just like headshot me 5 times, and I'm dead. Like it's so insane, and it happens like this. Like you don't have a chance when someone does that with the aim assist and high FOV. So it's just it's aggravating. But you can kind of play around it, and when you're using mouse and keyboard, you have to play around stuff like that. It's just so it gives people kills that are not supposed to happen in a world where things make sense. And I hope they fire that guy who made the aim assist because it's completely broken when you turn up the FOV. So I don't think that like if people are using aim assist while playing on a console, I don't actually think that it's broken on that because they can't change the FOV. I think so. And those are not the people that I'm having issues with, but they need to put a restriction in there. They need to put a restriction to actually. I should be writing this down because I need to like send it to Ravensoft because they should be doing something against this. And I think they know that the issue's there. They just don't wanna piss off the controller crowd because a lot of them are also streamers, which is a little bit unfortunate. If you want a good example of someone who is using the system to its full extent, you just go look at the C laner. That is also why some people think he's cheating, even though he's not cheating. Which I just want to say right now that like C laner is one of the best players in this game right now, but it's not because he's good at using keyboard and mouse. It's because he's good. He's very good at using controller, and you can see it in his long distance combat. Like this guy is he's way better than I am on long distance, even though I'm using keyboard and mouse. The only thing that might be a problem for him is like using the DMR because he can't click that fast with the controller. But other than that, he's like one of the best players in the game right now, and he's not cheating. But sometimes it looks like he is because he also knows how to use the controller and how the aim assist works. So you sometimes see him crouching when he's like in a combat situation, and he does it so elegantly and so fast that you don't really notice it. But when I wish I had a video of this, but when he's fighting, he's constantly crouching and running, crouching and running. And the reason he's doing that is because the aim assist helps him fight in close range. So he's winning battles that he shouldn't be winning, and it looks like he's cheating, but he's actually not. He's just using the systems that are in the game. So that's I just wanted to say that I kind of understand why people think he's cheating. But the C laner is definitely not cheating. He's just using the systems that are in the game. Even though I just called it an aimbot before, it's still something that's in the game, so we are allowed to use it. So there's nothing, he hasn't broken anything, he just knows how the mechanics work. And for a guy who plays so much Call of Duty, it makes sense that he would know these things and that he would use them because he is a pro gamer, right? So not only is he a streamer, a pro streamer, he's also a pro gamer. So that's that's really nice. I wish I had the skills that he does. I just want to say that right now. Even though I'm using mouse and keyboard, I wish I had those mouse and keyboard skills so I could be playing on that level. But I got into the game too late, and I'm trying to get better at the game, but I need a lot of practice with the game to get better. So hopefully I will get there someday. Now that would be kind of cool. Um, what else? There was one more thing I wanted to mention about Call of Duty, Warzone. Um, there's a lot of new things coming to the game. There's a new season starting soon. I don't know if that was what I was want what I, if that was what I wanted to talk about. The balance thing in the game right now. I don't know. The game is still a little bit unbalanced, but it's better now than it was before. I kind of like the meta now, so that's good. I still think that one hit kills should not be a thing, even with a sniper headshot. Maybe I'm wrong on this. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Like it feels like some of the guns, like the Kar 98 and the SPR, are too easy to hit with. Even though I am actually having issues myself, it feels like such a cheesy kill. Like when you're sniping, you can easily move around and stuff, and you just hit headshots. I don't know. I don't know. It just sometimes it just feels weird. So I'm saying that I'm okay with the way the system is right now. It just feels weird to me. So I don't know. I like the skills in sniping to actually know how this works. I think Stone Mountain, another streamer, is actually one of the better snipers out there. He might be able to explain this better, but I'm missing the words right now to explain it. But it's like some of the guns have a insane amount of bullet velocity, and they also have the fast zoom thing. So it always feels like you're playing an instant kill game, which I really dislike, and so that's my issue with it. But I mean, if you have the skill, it is such it. This game is like it's almost all skill, right? And then you have those few things that infuriate you. All right, that's what I wanted to talk about. Yes, the sound in this game. Okay, I've been whining about this a bunch of times, but the sound in this game, the sound is completely broken. Like I don't even. There's so much other sounds going on, like kill streaks, explosions. And then someone uses a shotgun and it's insanely loud, even though he's like 100 meters away from you. And someone uses a SMG and it's like 20 meters away from or 30 meters away from you, and you can barely hear it. The sound is completely busted in this game, and I don't understand what happened, because usually Call of Duty games are really good with sound. So I'm not sure if it's because the tick rate on the server is so low, like the server frames, or if it's actually just the sound system is not able to carry all the sounds that are going on. And this is another thing. Good players will abuse this. They know that, and that's why I get infuriated, because they know that if you go upstairs from someone and you keep jumping and sliding, the sound system just breaks completely. Like you jump, and then you slide. If you are above someone and you drop down behind him, he will not hear you drop down unless you have to parachute. But if you know your height and you know how you do this, you can jump down behind someone and he will not hear you jump down. The only thing he will hear is 2 steps on the roof, and that's it. And then you will get shot in the back and die, because that's how you abuse the system most. There's also another thing you can do. So when you are like crouching around, and Sealaner does this a lot because he knows how the game works, right? So I don't know if it's actually on purpose for the sound issue, or if it's just because he's using the controller aim assist. But when you jump around and you keep moving, You slide, you jump, you slide, you jump, and then you like if you like jump in and out of windows and stuff like that, your sound like when you mount something, like when you vault, I guess it's called when you vault something on the side, like a window frame or something, and you jump down. There's no sound. There's no freaking sound of that. So if you keep vaulting stuff and jumping down, the sound gets completely confused and just doesn't show in your vicinity. So there's a lot of broken shit that goes on in this game. So when you're fighting, you need to be really you have to not rely on it. And I've always been a gamer that rely a lot on my sound when I play these kinds of games. If you rely on your sound in this game, you will get killed. You will get shot in the back so many times, and it's infuriating. So you need to always be like thinking, is this guy moving? And if I just heard two steps on the floor on the roof, then he's probably jumping behind me. So you have to visualize. You have to move in a way that gives you fewest angles where you can be engaged from, or you have to go and so engage the person, which means that it gives you a huge advantage if you're the aggressor. So playing defensive in this game is not a good idea. Like crawling around on the ground scared is not a good idea in this game. Even though you're trying to use the aim assist, if you're moving too slow in this game, you will get killed probably. And that brings me to another one because weapon damage is too high in the game right now. I would love it if they would nerf the damage. Let's say 30% for all weapons except for marksman and sniper rifles. I think marksman and sniper rifles are in a good place right now. Even though I just complained about headshots, I still think there's enough skill there that it's actually okay. But I still think that they need to, when it comes to sniper and marksman rifles, if you are close range with the gun, there needs to be a damage nerf, significant damage nerf to it, because there's nothing more infuriating than getting close range headshot with a sniper, and it should not be a thing like that. That should not work. Let's just say that. But yeah, other than that, I think the snipers and marksman rifles are fine. But every other gun in the game need like a 30% weapon damage nerf. There might be some exceptions in the shotgun area. I'm just trying to think because the weapon balance in this game is a little bit off. So yeah, you die too fast, and I guess that's just my opinion. But hey, what do you know? I think it's valid. I think it's pretty valid because because of the fast you so when you're fighting, you should have some time to react, unless you really fuck up. Like if you if you're like if you fall down where you were not supposed to fall down, and there's some guy in a window just looking out, and you just like fall in front of him. I mean, come on, yeah, okay, you fucked up, right? So of course you should get shot in the back and die and whatever. If you're that close range with like let's say a shotgun or like a SMG or something like that, right? Or even an assault rifle, there's no question about it. But when it comes to like you have these engagements that are pretty clear, where you're like, let's say you're fighting down a hallway, and you're on each end of this, and there's like nowhere you can really move. The amount of time that it takes you to kill people is like this, bam, instant headshot. You get shot 3 times in the body, 4 times in the body, and you die. It's too fast. I think it's too fast. It doesn't feel enjoyable, and it's so fast that the servers can't keep up with it. So either you need to boost your server performance a lot, and I'm talking a lot. I'm not talking 20 tick rate. I'm talking 80 tick rate here, or like 100 even. And that would be an issue for the servers, right? So I think you should take 30% of the damage off on the weapons I told you to, like except for marksmen and snipers. Take 30% of the normal weapons off. Boost the tick rate a little bit on your servers. Instead of 20, go to 30. See how that works out. and I think you would have a better game experience and all that. This would give it would give you longer gunfights, but it would also give you more reliable skilled gunfights. It wouldn't be up to chance, like you get accidentally headshot, or you get accidentally fucked by some kind of a sound mechanic or something like that. So I think that's what they need to do. Oh dear Lord, I've been talking for 1.5 hours. Okay, okay. I'm gonna end Warzone talk right here because I have so much on this game, and the reason I'm talking so much about it is because I really love the game. So yeah, sorry about that, but yeah, I got carried away. There's some other issues in the game, but I will talk about that later. For instance, vehicles should not be third person. I know this is kind of a fun thing, but I really think that would help the game if it wasn't third person when you're inside a vehicle. First person all the way. That's what I always say. So there you go. Okay, let's switch to something else though. I guess I will black this out. There we go. Okay, let's get back to Steam here. So I don't have this game right here. Let's see if we can actually. I don't know if it's actually a game on this one. I don't have it in my. I wanted to talk about Battlefield and the new Battlefield that's coming up. I am kind of excited because Battlefield has announced that they will be making a battle royale. And that is really good to hear because Battlefield is a little bit of a different tempo than Warzone, than Call of Duty. I've almost always been a Battlefield guy, but when Call of Duty wanted to make a Warzone or like a battle royale game like Warzone, I was really excited for that though. I was like, yes, this is gonna be so good, and it is good. It is really good, but the gunplay in Battlefield is usually better. So I'm really excited to see what they will be making. I am a little bit afraid that they will go too hard on the vehicles in this game. So yeah, wait, can we actually get like a banner or something? Let me see if we can do this. Oh, I keep making new tabs. Here we go. Battlefield 6. Is there some pictures of it? Do we have some images? Come on. We do have some images. Okay, I'm gonna take this image and there we go. No, that's not gonna go in there. I'm just gonna put this on my stream right now because I kind of want to. I should have prepared better. I guess I need to do that for next time. But yeah, I guess I could just put no, I want this on the screen actually. Wait, can I actually open this? Yeah. I'm not gonna say too much about it. I'm just gonna like mention it shortly. So let's add this image. Battlefield. Browse. Oh, there we go. I didn't even need to open it. That's nice. All right. Just gonna swap that in here like this. I need to adjust my frame. That's fine though. That's fine. Just gonna move that down. There we go. All right. So, I'm really excited for this game, and I think it's definitely gonna be something that that I'm gonna be trying out. That's for sure. So I was just thinking about what I was worried about in it. So usually Battlefield games are quite good. I'm not a big fan of the like small modes where you just like shoot each other, get shot, respawn, shoot each other, get shot, respawn. I mean, it's great fun for like half an hour, but get tired of it pretty fast, right? So that's why I'm really excited for Battleground or Battle Royale. And this game is kind of built for it because it has all the it already has all the features of it. Like it's kind of something that they tried to do long ago, and like even back in Battlefield 4. Um, they just hadn't figured out the format back then. Like no one was doing battle royales, right? I think the game that I remember starting it was PUBG, but there was a game before that that did it too. I just can't remember what it was called, but they Battlefield kind of had a formula that was kind of close to it, and they kind of did something good with the small like battle thing, battlefield areas or whatever. I can't remember what it was called though. It was a you had vehicles, tanks, and helicopters and stuff like that, and there was actually a lot of skill involved in flying the helicopters and also piloting some of the other vehicles like the tank. Um, I'm just a little worried that it'll be going too heavily on the vehicles, which is it's fine if there is a mode with that. That's totally fine. If people want to play that, that's go right on it, man. That's super cool. But when it comes to battle royale, you have to focus on the soldier and the environment, and not too much on the vehicles, I think. So I'm hoping that they make the selection of vehicles limited. I don't mind that the helicopter's there, but I don't want it to be like an Apache or something where you can just like kill 100 people or something with just this helicopter. So I'm hoping that they balance it out in a way that makes sense for battle royale. Um, if they make this, if they do this correctly, it will actually be so nice. Like I can't even because the gunplay in this in previous battlefields have been so good, so good. And another thing in this game, like the sound is usually really good, and all the things will could come together into a very nice game. And I'm really hoping. I'm kind of excited for that. Um, I don't know if they actually announced a release date on this, and it's a AAA game, so hopefully it will be not bug free, but less bugs. It will be quite finished when it comes out. So I'm really excited for this, and I hope it will. I'm not sure if it will completely replace Warzone, because it depends on the state of Warzone when Battlefield tries this. Um, and depending on the state, it might completely replace Warzone, but it might also just be another battle royale that we can play and have fun with. And I like some I like some different games to play. I was trying to say rarity, no, rarity. Oh god, okay. I can't say that word apparently. Variation, I guess. I like some variation in my games, so that would be kind of nice. Um, I don't know how many of my friends are actually hyped for this game, but maybe we can make some new friends and then play with them. So that would be exciting too, because this I think this might be one of those games where a squad is really good to have, like 4 people that you actually play a lot with. That would kind of make sense. And sniping in this game is really hard, so I'm actually really excited for this. I I'm saying all these things while thinking about previous battlefields. I don't know how this exact game will handle, but if it's anything like its predecessors, it will be really good. So I'm excited. I'm really excited for this. And as we get closer, they will release videos of how gameplay and how it's gonna look and how the single player is gonna be and all that stuff. So I am really excited for this. I am really excited for this. I know that some of the other streamers, like Stone Mountain for instance, has said that they are hoping for the best, but they are expecting the worst, and I kind of agree with that. Like we have been burned so many times before with Battlefield that you do need to take it with a grain of salt, but there's a good chance here that this could be a really epic battle royale, and I'm excited for it. So let's see what happens. Is there any other games that I wanted to like talk about? Maybe we go out on the fringes a little bit. Let's find a picture of the next one that I wanted to talk about. Um, hmm. I should have prepared for this. I should have prepared better for this. I know. That's how it is right now. ah. Um. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Just trying to find a good picture here. Um. I don't know why this is not showing up correctly, but oh, because it's a web, it's a video picture. Okay, that's nice. Ah, I can't believe I can't find a picture of this. Let me just check it out. Okay, maybe this is good. Yeah, let's just put this in here. Um, so this is gonna be a bit of a different game. Let's just take this. Wait, maybe I can just swap this actually. How does this work? That is okay. So if we just swap this, hmm, maybe I couldn't just swap that. I couldn't. Okay. Oh man. Okay, that's a little bit sad. Well, next time I'll prepare better. But as you can see on the screen now, another game I've been following is actually Star Citizen, and I kind of know what people are gonna say, like that it's like not a game, it's a hoax or some shit, and it's like pay to win and all that stuff. And I know that, I know all those things. I haven't used much money on it. I just bought a starter ship and that's it. Um, but I'm still looking forward to the game, and I think it's gonna be interesting to see where they go with Squadron 42, and if it actually comes out this year, it might be something that we can play and have some fun with. So I'm really excited to see how this game is gonna look when it's in like a world that's actually made and ready to go, right? Like finished. Um, this could be something that might be on the scale of Mass Effect, if not even better than that. So, and I really love Mass Effect, but this might be this is me. This is so much me. Spaceships and all that good stuff. So I'm really excited for this. Um, I think there might be a chance that it will fail spectacularly. Um, but at least it will be fun to try. And I think Squadron 42 is going to be an exciting single player experience. So I'm looking forward to that. When it comes to the Star Citizen world, where it's like an open sandbox world or an MMO or whatever they wanted to make, um, that is going to take a while for them to finish. And I'm following the news and seeing what system do they add to the game, and it looks good. It's slow progression, but it looks pretty good. And I really hope that they do get there, they get everything ready, and and like the universe is gonna be amazing and all that stuff. Um, I would wish that they would go for more procedural generated stuff. That's the one thing I might be a little worried about. That it's too much of a like they have people designing these systems, but maybe it's like a half and half. Like it's procedure generated, but then some people go in there and just like fix things up so it looks nice and it's functional. and I don't really mind that too much. So we might be in for some amazing gameplay here. Again, this is probably Squadron 41, 42. Sorry, I don't know. Keep saying 41, but yeah, Squadron 42 is actually a it's a solo thing, or I think it is. I don't know if you can play with other people when it comes out. I think it's a solo thing. So that's something that we can just do. The universe thing will probably not be this year, but it might be next year. So that's probably gonna take. That's probably gonna we're gonna need a squad of people. We're gonna need some people to do that and together with like play together with. So I'm excited for that. But that's way out in the future. But I am still following the news on this, and I'm still excited for it, even though it's been almost 9 years since they started developing this game. But it could be one of the greatest games ever made if it's actually ever started, right? So so that's gonna be exciting. If they get 42 off the ground and it turns out to be a great experience, it's gonna create so much hype about the game. If it fails and burns, it's just gonna be one of those things where like, okay, single player wasn't great. Let's hope that the multiplayer is gonna be better. So, or the open sandbox world, right? So yeah, I just really hope that it succeeds and that it's good. But I'm very worried about this title. Like I'm like I can see the same things as other people can see, right? That it's like pay to win. It's like, well, not pay to win, but pay to play at least. You can buy the ships in game, but it's still you get an advantage when you start because you bought it, because you bought things. Um, but then again, in real life, people are not on the same levels when they start, anyways. So I don't know. I don't think I mind it too much. And people who have a lot of money but don't know how to use their ships are still gonna be in bad situations. So I don't really. I think it's okay, man. I think it's fine. You just need to know what you're getting into with a game like this. I think Squadron 42 is fine. That's single player and whatever. I don't think you're gonna have any issues there. But when it comes to the multiplayer, it's a little bit more worrisome, and they need to figure out a lot of stuff on it. So, but I'm still excited for it. So let's see how that goes. See how that goes. Um, yeah, I guess I'm gonna clean up my OBS after this. I'm gonna get something to eat, and then I am going to, let's delete this first, remove, yes, oh, there we go. I can remove this too, remove, yes. We'll just leave it there for now with the Steam chat background. Oh yeah, that's right, don't delete that, please. Okay, so yeah, I will be streaming in an hour or so. I'll be playing Warzone, Call of Duty Warzone, and I think it's gonna be great, man. It's gonna be a good day. But I do need something to eat because I'm so hungry right now. It's insane. And this has actually almost been 2 hours of just talking, which is kind of nice. I of course wish there was more people chatting in live chat, but I'm a new streamer, so this is what it is right now. But hopefully people will like the video once you see it on the feed. And please do like and follow and all that good stuff to help me out. I need more followers. I need to get to the 100 followers to get the better quality stream. So that would mean a lot to me if you guys could share the stream and get it out there to people. Yeah, no, other than that, I just want to say, like, I'm looking forward to playing Valheim on Sunday, and of course Arkham's on Saturday. But yeah, it's some good stuff, man. Some good stuff, and I'm actually enjoying streaming a lot. So please do like and follow to help me out. See if I can get some stuff things. Gonna put some music on while we end the stream. Yeah. Ooh. Ah, man. Ah. I hope you guys are liking the lights, by the way. There we go. I really like the setup that I'm having right now. I guess I just want my stream deck, and of course I have some sound system thing I need to set up, but having a sound mixer would be nice. I guess that's what I'm missing. I also wish I had screens that were the same size, so I could like put them up on a thing, but there's some other, like, I don't need those things right now because the stream is not it's not like my livelihood yet, so I'm just chilling and having fun with it, which is good. I feel good about that. But I do want to improve the stream, so I guess I just need to practice talking to people, so that's why we're kind of doing this. If you have any questions, guys, you can always leave a comment in the comment section below, which is also the live chat while we are live. But once we go offline, you can just leave a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I see it. The schedule has been more or less reliable. I mean, we had some few days where I had to do some stuff, so I couldn't be there, but most of the time I'm on at the times that are on the Facebook page, which is 5 PM on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But we might change Saturday to Sunday in the future. And it's more because more people are on Sunday, actually, like watching streams. And that's why I want to change it. So I think that might be better for me. And it's also like, there's a lot of the big streamers, like the really big streamers, streaming on Saturdays. So it might be easier for me to just take Sunday, where there's more room for a small streamer to actually get some views. So that's why I want to change it. I'm learning so much about how the numbers work, like all the when people are watching stuff, when people are playing stuff, when people are streaming and all that stuff. It's actually a pretty steep learning curve, but luckily there's a lot of people that are able to help, so I'm really thankful to those people. Just want to say that. Helping with the setup, helping with the layouts, helping with all those things, like giving me advice on how to approach when I stream and like how to talk to people and stuff like that. Also telling me when my sound system is not set up correctly and all that. So yeah, it's really good. It's really good. So I wanted to thank all those people who are helping me out. It's really nice. And again, I wanted to also like promote the Epidemic sound a little bit, because that's one of the best things right now. I don't have to worry about copyright claims anymore, because I'm using Epidemic sound to play music on stream. It's like the account is connected to my Facebook and my YouTube, so they take care of any claims that come in, and it's just amazing. Like, I can finally have music on the stream without worrying about getting copyright struck, or copyright claims or strikes, right? So that is really good. That is a big help, actually. I had to stop my Spotify subscription, because they don't have that. They don't make sure that if you're playing that music on your stream, it's okay. Whereas this does actually. So that's why I'm using different music than some of the other streamers, because I just don't want to deal with copyright strikes. And this is a good legal way to do it, and I would rather do it that way than actually having to deal with all the other shit. So yeah. So that's I guess that's what I wanted to say. I'm gonna get some food, and then I'm gonna be on again in about an hour. So thank you guys for watching, and have a nice hour until we see each other again. Bye bye, guys.